the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from Dallas. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready up.
So first down from the 41.
Hey, go steal. Set hut. Set hut.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now we get to that good old-fashioned situational football. In my eyes, Kate, all over this defense. How can you now respond after giving up such a long run?
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Set, go, line, 95, ready. Yep, ready.
Back on 2nd and goal. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They'll throw to start the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense to the line fast.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
Yellow, 22.
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Pass play now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers break the tie here in the 1st. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Nix now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shinesy threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. And he's the one driving it.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Taylor again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the double.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. This one falls incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Los Angeles.
Let's go now. Ready.
Drawing up the design keeper. And he gets around 6 there. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
That's complete right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Another Chargers
Set, hut.
1st
Set,
down.
hut.
Design quarterback run here. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he gets this solo away inside the red zone, down at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
They pitch it out to him here. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Forced out to his right. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
approach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Nix with it on first. It's caught right side by Johnson. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Nix from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Covered by J.C. Horn.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan battle with the INT. And the Chargers will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete out to the right. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 14.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Gets it to the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 7.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Chargers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
And we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interceptions chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Set. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
It's 4th down.
They'll throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Nix. Still has some space inside the 35. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. To the line and sets. Here we go, 1st down. Throwing here, Nix. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Final throw before the break. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a lead on the final play of the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. That's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Ready. Right, black shot. Set, hut.
Back to throw. And this one is launched downfield. That's complete inside the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Smash. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Come on.
And the Chargers
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. He will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Here we go on 4th, Knicks. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. They'll go play action. Buying some time left. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the right sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Escapes the pocket. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Taylor, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard
Following the incompletion,
line.
we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Nix now to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Nix with it on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Taylor, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Dive play straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup.
I'll throw it.
2nd and 7.
On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. They're going for this. He connects downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a 1st down.
Here we go. Cut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. Now we'll try a deep shot. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 42.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Nix from the gun. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Got DK, complete. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Gain of 9 yards.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open to short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. Put the body on the line for his team. Working quickly here.
17 more yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. You're going to try to throw for it. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 4.
Pass play coming here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now within one score in the 4th. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball over the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Taking a shot deep here. Caught near the goal line. And then he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
That's complete inside the 35. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 64 yards. That's good for the Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Nix. He's going to try another deep one here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get ready.
drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Second down, looking for options. Escapes the pocket. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Here's a throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Ready.
From the red zone now. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys moments away from their 4th win of the year. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing here, Nix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Back to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And the Cowboys have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Williams outright. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up. Now a toss play. Taylor. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Taylor. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you You still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Chargers.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.